Soccer gist: Lamine Yamal's sacrifice at Barcelona. The striker improves and stands out in one of his shortcomings, pressing the opponent. That Lamine Yamal is one of the best players in the world is beyond doubt. It is an overwhelming reality, and the diminutive Barcelona winger confirms it in almost every game. But there was one aspect of soccer in which, according to Hansi Flick, he needed to improve: the containment of the opponent's play. His approach was almost exclusively about verticality and offensive movement and actions, and he sacrificed little in preventing the opponent's ball circulation. But he has improved, and in a big way. The 18-year-old international winger showed some deficiencies when it came to forcing the opponent through pressure and to make mistakes. He found it difficult to sacrifice himself in defensive tasks and focused on offensive and vertical play. Hansi Flick has reapproached him on more than one occasion, although not only him. The German coach has often lamented that the attacking players did not try hard enough to try and insist on quick and coordinate actions to recover the ball, except for Rafinha, which is why the team missed the Brazilian so much during his injury absence. In order to take it to the next level, one or two steps further, you have to work hard. Talent is not enough. It's not just about playing with the ball, it's also about defending. That is what we need from Lamine Yamal and from all the players, said Flick at the end of September on the eve of the Champions League match against Paris Saint-Germain. Although it is a recurring speech from the former Bayern Munich coach, it's not just about the four defenders, it's about the midfielders and the forwards, who are the ones who start the pressure. That is what I need from every player on the pitch, to press, he said a few days ago, and somewhat annoyed after the defeat against Chelsea. But Lamine has got his act together quickly. Against Atletico Madrid in the match played last Tuesday and corresponding to match day 19 of La Liga, he was the player who recovered possession the most, a total of 9 times in the 87 minutes he was on the pitch. He even surpassed Pedri in these statistics, who managed 8. The rest of the attacking players who started were far behind him. Rafinha and Lewandowski tied with 3. The attacker put on his overalls for the collective good and frustrated Simeone's men from building their game and getting organized. He deployed a containment game that caught the attention and provoked applause from the coaches. Lamine leads in records, but all that sacrifice to force the opponent's mistake has not prevented the Barcelona star from continuing to shine in his offensive duties. Lamine has 7 goals and 9 assists in the 18 games between La Liga and the Champions League in which he has played. He is, in fact, the player who has given the most final passes in the domestic league and in the 5 major European leagues. Likewise, the international winger leads the dribbling table. In the Spanish competition, he has 60, that is 9 against Atletico, and there is no other player who has dribbled more in these months of 2025-2026 season. The Rocafonda-born player is already a complete footballer. For more updates on sports, news, sport gist, and trending sports stories, subscribe to our YouTube channels, Avoncula's Production and Avoncula Movie. Follow us on TikTok at Avoncula24, at Avoncula's Production, and at Avoncula Studio. I remain your host and sports presenter, Achebulujoyinwojo David, reporting for Avoncula Services. On behalf of the management team of Avoncula Services, we want to thank you for taking our time to watch this particular episode to the very end. We hope to see you in subsequent episode. It is goodbye from us for now. Thanks at Avoncula's Production and Avoncula Movie. Copyright Avoncula Services.